The anti-Brussels Europe of Freedom and Direct Democracy (EFDD) group tabled a motion to the framework of the future EU-UK relationship bill that aimed to protect the UK from being forced into accepting a deal to give EU fishers access to UK waters. However, the Labour Party were whipped into rejecting the proposal. In a furious response to the Socialist Party's actions, the EFDD accused Labour MEPs of voting against amendments which undoubtedly served the British national interest. Interim Ukip leader and EFDD member Gerard Batten said, "The European Commission is demanding an unconditional surrender and the Labour Party have replaced the red in their flag with white." GETTYLabour MEPs voted against an amendment aimed at protecting fisheries. It seems Labour MEPs have forgotten who they represent. They were elected to serve the British interest, not the interests of the unelected bureaucrats. Millions of their supporters voted to take back control and the Labour Party have just snatched it away again. The amendment would have given the UK control over who can fish in British waters. Friday, December 8, 2017. Here is the 15-page Brexit deal in full with the resolution rejected. The EU Parliament have now declared they support the suggestion that EU fishers must be allowed access to UK waters after Brexit as a demand for any free trade agreement with the Brussels bloc. The proposed resolution stated, "The EU Parliament deplores and rejects the suggestion by the European Council that a future free trade agreement with the UK must involve continued access for EU vessels to UK fishing waters." It calls on the EU 27 to respect international law, UNCLOS, with regard to the post-Brexit implementation of the UK's full 200 nautical mile exclusive economic zone. Earlier this year, fishing campaigners were left furious after MEPs voted for a series of measures which could deplete European waters. The European Parliament also voted against quantitative binding targets aimed at reducing the number of small fish caught in European waters. These measures are key to ensuring fish can reproduce and could leave Europe's waters understocked. At the time, Bjorn Stockhausen, fisheries policy officer at the Seas at Risk Alliance, agreed the measure will not benefit the industry. Gerard Batten accused Labour of replacing the red in their flag with white. The amendment gave protection to UK fishers after Brexit said, "The European Parliament has weakened the measures that have granted protection to European seas for decades. These new diminished rules will undermine the health of marine ecosystems and the stability of fish stocks. As a result of the votes, the future of the ocean and the protection of ecosystems are at risk. Except for the electric fishing case, this regulation is unacceptable as it stands now. We are not convinced that the trilogue negotiations among member states, the Commission and the European Parliament will improve the situation."